In today's episode, I'm taking you to Crater Lake National Park. We'll hike to the highest point in the park, stumble upon a butterfly migration, and most importantly, jump into the deepest lake in the US before it closes for a few years. But of course, things don't go quite as planned because we managed to forget a bunch of really important gear. Stick around to see how we make it work. Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly, also known as Mojo. I'm going on another little weekend adventure and I thought I'd take you along. We are going to Crater Lake, which is the only national park in Oregon. This is kind of a last minute trip. 7 days later, here we are. I have 5 things that I want to do on our little trip this weekend. I want to go for a swim, I want to summit a mountain, I want to watch the sunrise, I want to drink coffee, and I want to chill. So hopefully I can accomplish all those things. If that sounds fun to you, keep on watching. We headed towards Crater Lake right after work on Friday. It's usually about a 4.5-hour drive, but we anticipated there being some traffic and figured it would take us closer to 5. A lot of you probably don't know this, but another one of my hobbies is crocheting, and a 5-hour car ride felt like the perfect time to start a new project, so I brought along some yarn to keep me busy on the way. When we passed through Eugene, we stopped to pick up some Thai food for dinner before continuing the drive. I crocheted until it got too dark outside to see what I was doing anymore. Before long, we were almost there. It's about 10 p.m. and we are about 3 minutes away from the campground. So we're staying at the Broken Arrow campground by Diamond Lake. So it's about like a 30-minute drive from Crater Lake, but this was where I was able to get campground reservations on such late notice, so we're a little bit away from Crater Lake, but we'll just drive over there in the morning. But we are going to set up camp and probably just go to sleep because it's way past our bedtime already. When we found our campsite, we quickly got all set up. The hardest part was probably finding the flat spot for our tent in the dark, but after that, everything got set up pretty quickly. We've got the tent set up, and we're in our sleeping bags, and we're gonna get some sleep. I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It's 6:37 right now. Darren got up to go to the bathroom, and then he realized that the big tub that we have that has all of our cooking stuff, the pans and utensils and spices and things, along with our camp stove, did not make it in the car yesterday. So we have a cooler full of food that we can't cook. Luckily, I had my jet boil and stuff to make coffee elsewhere, so at least we can make coffee. So that was a really nice surprise to wake up to. It's also a lot colder than I thought it would be. Got pretty cold last night. It says it's like 48, but I brought my 30-degree sleeping quilt and I was cold. Definitely bringing my warmer quilt myself next time. Think we can still make something for breakfast because we have my jet boil in this little pot. So I think we're gonna try to make some scrambled eggs in here. We brought 9 eggs that our chickies made for us. Don't have any salt and pepper. Don't have any plates.
It's fine, we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Looks good.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Our Chickies make good eggs.
They better.
They're freeloaders for months.
Mm-hmm.
Since this trip was pretty last minute, I had to reserve a different campsite each night, even though it was in the same campground. So this morning, I packed up the tent and everything in it before we headed over to Crater Lake. It was about a 30-minute drive from where we camped to the park, but as soon as we arrived, we were greeted with amazing views of the lake along Rim Drive. Our first objective this morning was to hike the Mount Scott Trail. Plan is to hike to the top of Mount Scott, highest point in Crater Lake National Park. So it's about 9:45 right now, and we're just starting a hike. Should be about 4.5 miles. I think there's like 1,200 feet or so of elevation gain. There should be some pretty good views up here. I think there's like a lookout tower. Over 8,000 feet in elevation right now. Seems pretty crazy. I think I can definitely feel it. A bit hard to breathe. Wow, we're not even to the top. We've already got this really pretty view. This is so cool. We just got up here on this ridge. The view on this side. And then over here is Crater Lake. Look at all these butterflies. Hopefully, in a little bit, we will be swimming in there. Look at all of these butterflies. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. We're headed back down the trail. It's about 2.5 miles, maybe a little less. And then we're gonna have some lunch in the car. So, if you're interested, I do know a few fun facts about Crater Lake. So, it used to be a volcano. It was called Mount Mazama, and a long, long time ago, it erupted. And so that's what we have now, is just this huge crater from the eruption. And another cool thing is that the water that's in the lake is all from rainfall and snowmelt, so there are no rivers. That was a nice fall. There are no rivers that feed this lake, and none that exit the lake. And maybe one of the coolest things is that it is the deepest lake in the United States. So not in North America and not in the world, but it is the deepest in the US, which is pretty cool that it's in Oregon, where I'm from. We pretty much did it. We are just walking this little bit of the road to get back to our car. That was a really cool hike. The views were amazing. The butterflies were really cool. It was a little steep going up, but really not that bad. My watch says it ended up being like 4.8 miles. Hike 1 today done. We are at Cleetwood Cove, or the trailhead for it. This is a madhouse right now. There are so many people trying to find parking. We luckily just caught it at the right time. People had just gotten in their car, and so we got a space pretty easily, which was really nice. But we're about to start the 1 mile hike down to the water. This is the only trail in the whole national park that leads down to the water. And after this summer, this trail is going to be closed for like the next 2 years. So it's a big reason why we're here, is to go and jump in Crater Lake. Okay, let's go check it out. We hiked the mile down to the lake, and then we rock scrambled for a while to find a little bit less crowded bit, and now we're gonna get in. Woo. Not for you? Really? Lame. We can now say that we swam in the deepest lake in the US. My GoPro only has like, I don't know, 7% left, so it's probably gonna die because I keep taking videos down at the lake, but I have an extra battery in the car, so might not be able to film hiking back up, but I will definitely check in then when I have a new battery. Okay, we made it back to the car. We're gonna go to the visitor center, check that out, and then I think we'll head back to our campground. I hopped out of the car, ran into the visitor center, got myself a cute sticker. We are gonna try to get out of here and then go back towards Diamond Lake where we're camping again. I think there's a pizza place, so we're gonna go and get some pizza for an early dinner. We are back at the Broken Arrow campground in our spot for tonight, and we have brought all of the fixins to make fish tacos today. The only issue is that we didn't bring the camp stove, so we can't cook any of it. So we went and got some pizza. So we're gonna have some pizza and some chicken wings tonight for dinner.
I'm so tired. Don't give away our secrets.
I think we did pretty good.
It's not even dinner time yet.
No, we'll have more later. Well, we have successfully been chilling for the last few hours. We downloaded an episode of the show Wednesday on Netflix, so we just watched that. I think it's time to set up the tent, probably have second dinner, and then go to sleep. Hopefully, I sleep better than I did last night. It was really cold last night, and then our campground neighbors were up until like 2 a.m. and then a kid started screaming at 2:30. So hopefully get better sleep tonight. We got the tent set up and all our stuff inside, and it's 8 o'clock and we are going to go to sleep. The plan is to hopefully wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, get packed up, and then head to Crater Lake again to watch the sunrise. That's the plan. Hopefully we actually wake up. I am so tired right now. But I will catch y'all in the morning. Good night. It is 4:50 a.m. We're packed up with everything we need for this hike and we are headed back to Crater Lake. We've been to Crater Lake one other time. It's on a road trip from where we lived in Long Beach back up to Oregon to visit family. And we stopped here and we did this hike and stopped at the visitor center. So that's pretty much all we did. So it's been really fun to spend some more time here. Excited to do this hike again. It's only about 0.8 miles to the top. So I'm really excited to watch the sunrise. Just watched the sunrise. It was so beautiful. We're gonna head back down to the car. We have to go back to our campsite and pack up the rest of our stuff. And then we'll probably head home. Camp is all packed up. Just sitting here finishing my coffee, and then we're gonna head home. This was a really fun little trip. It was kind of spontaneous. We just booked this campsite like a week ago, and it was really fun to get to come here and experience Crater Lake again. I think I did everything on my list. A perfect little getaway. Only downside is that we couldn't bring Bandit this time. He's not allowed on a lot of the trails we wanted to do, so he stayed home and my mom has been dog sitting him. I think I'm gonna close out here. We have like a 4.5–5 hour drive back home, but I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and mighty fine hiking, everyone. Bye! If you're at all interested in what I was crocheting, here it is. Okay, for real this time.